Hi, I'm Tanya.
I'm Marissa. Today we're here to talk to you about natural remedies.
I decided to step in today because I'm pretty familiar with these products, so we'd like to hop right in and show you the vitamin loose leaf tea that Mockingbird Meadows. We'll get this steeping and then we'll go on to more products. So I'm gonna measure out 3 to 4 tablespoons per quart, and this is about a quart teapot, so I'm gonna put 4 in there. 2, 3, was that 3? All right, there you go. Let's fill it up. Thank you, Marissa.
Welcome, Tanya.
This is the Mockingbird Meadow Premium Loose Leaf Herbal Tea. It's a good tea for keeping your immune system up.
And really good right now for the fall, because right now during the fall, a lot of people are starting to get more busy, and with the start of school and start of fall activities, it's really hard to remember for some people, remember to take their vitamins. So good way to remember it and get some little relaxation right there.
Do you want to tell us about who Dawn Combs is?
Yeah, so Dawn Combs is one of our authors, and she sometimes contributes to our publications. She's from Ohio with her family, and she writes some of her articles, and also wrote this book, Heal Local, which we will talk about here in a little bit. She's a beekeeper and herbalist, and so she makes all her products with Mockingbird Meadows line at her house. It's not a big company, it's just a family brand production, and they use natural USD organic ingredients. Dawn also comes to a lot of our fairs to display her wares and to speak to people about how to make their own herbal remedies or how to use them correctly.
We're going to jump into our fall harvest kit that has the vitamin tea that we are steeping right now, the herbal drink syrup that's well fast, and then our Allergency that we'll mix with honey, and then our sleep balm. So Marissa, do you want to mix up the well fast syrup?
So what we did right here is we took some carbonated water and some little seltzer water.
Or sparkling water.
Sparkling water, another way to call it. Did you hold in?
Sure.
And we're just mixing some of the syrup into taste. So I usually use a cap as a good marker for me.
About how many caps to how much water?
Well, Dawn says a lot of it's up to your judgment. I like to put 2 caps into mine just to have a little bit more flavor. Just mix it up a little bit. The well-fast syrup is really good for helping your immune system during the fall, especially here in Kansas. With the change of weather and change of seasons, a lot of the immune systems take a hit. A lot of us around the office tend to get a lot of headaches and sinus infections. So one thing that we like to use around here is well-fast to help with the immune system. Plus, I like to use it personally to be a little bit of a sweetener or a taster in my drinks.
I would definitely drink this if I was sick and really wanted to recover.
I drink it just in general. It's good to kind of just give you a little boost.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
What is this right here, Tanya?
Okay, the next thing I'm going to jump into is the Herbal Honey Booster Allergency. Basically, it's a combination of good herbs that are great for boosting your resistance to anything allergy related that might affect you. And the great thing about it being just mixed in the herbs like this is that you can use local honey from your area that will also boost your immunity as well. So I'm going to mix this together. This says you can mix, well, it says mix the whole tin with 1 pound of honey and eat by the teaspoon, or like put in your own tea, or you can use it as a half a teaspoon of powder to hot water for just using it, drinking it as tea, or putting it in your favorite foods or recipes. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix this.
When you have honey that's come from the same area that you are, then your immune system will be better equipped to handle the plants in your area that the bees took the pollen from, rather than from another part of the country.
I'm mixing up the Allergency herbs into the local honey.
Makes it nice and thick. And something I like to do with mine, I have the Tummy Love version at home, is I like to put it to mine on like a little bit of toast or something, or to add it to a few baked goods, kind of a little extra, something a little bit extra. You can take it by the spoon, you can add it into a drink.
A tea, hot tea. I would put it in hot tea. Do you want to try it?
Sure.
You just pop your finger in there, maybe?
Nice and sweet.
Yeah, honey. Yum, yum.
This is Gentian Bitters, and this bitter is really good for using and helps using for digestion and to help curb cravings. So this says to take 15 drops on the tongue. I'm gonna do a little bit less just for time's sake. I like the taste of this. It's nice, and it kind of does help curb some appetite. This is Tummy Love Boosters. This is very similar to how this one works. I'm not going to make it, but it's still a bit different. It helps with the digestion, and you just use it the same way that you would use this one. If you like cinnamon stuff, this is really good, and it smells good.
Next up is our Well Fast Booster. It's basically the same thing as the syrup, just in a different form. This you would drink, and then this you would either put it in as a tea or mix it in with your honey. Sleep Well Booster is another form of the powder. You can also combine it with honey or drink it in your tea. Next up is
this. This is achy, so if you have a lot of knees or a lot of inflammation, this would be something that's good for you to use. Along with the Sleep Well, we have Sleep Balm, which you would just apply to your hands or your feet or your wrist or your neck. I prefer to use it on my wrist. I'll show you how I apply it. It's a nice balm. And I have a little boy, so all the help I can get getting to sleep, the better.
So I think it's time. This is steeped long enough, so I believe it's time to give it a tasting here. Okay, hopefully we don't burn our tongue, but we could just sip it.
And something else you can do, I could include a little bit of honey in mine.
Oh, sure. It's a little warm, but it's not burn your tongue warm. Very herbal flavor.
I think about smelling is much of an experience as drinking it. So this is Healed Local, and this is by Don Combs. And it's her guide to making and growing your own herbal remedies. So some of the things that I really like, because I am a herbal remedy newcomer, are that it teaches you how Dawn makes the herbal remedies. So tinctures, how to harvest and dry her herbs, how to make teas from scratch, and how to make balms and salves and compresses and more. Other things that it has is that it shows you how to grow your garden, specifically with medicinal herbs. It gives you an overview of the common herbs that you could grow for medicinal uses. And it gives you also an overview of different emergency situations, of chronic illnesses, and of disinfections and illnesses you can get seasonally, and how to best treat them with medicinal herbs. I really enjoyed it. It used language that somebody new like me can use. It's very accessible. And something else I really liked, it just broke it down for you on like how you can use sage and what it's best used for. So I really enjoyed it. One thing I would give you some advice on though, is if you have any concern over how your medicines can interact with natural herbs, talk to your doctor about it.
If you're interested in any of Dawn's other publications, anything that she's written a lot for the Mother Earth Living magazine. This is our Herbal Honey magazine, our May-June issue. You can check out this or check out our website.
Something else this week is Natural Herbs Week, so don't forget to check our social media. Go back through the week and check for today and tomorrow all the really cool remedies we're sharing on our social media.
Thank you for tuning in. I'm Tanya.
I'm Marissa. Have a good day.
And thanks for tuning in, and feel local.